Hey guys, it's Sheri Richardson from Experimental Homesteader Exotic Gardening, SheriRicherson.com, and buyingyourblog.com, and welcome to our daily vlog. It has been a long couple of days. My daughter came down on Friday evening, and she couldn't find a place to stay. She didn't come here and knock and let me know. She did try to call, and my phone goes to sleep at 9 o'clock at night. And I didn't get the message, and they didn't have Jeff's number on her daughter's phone because her phone had died along the way here, and the charger in her van doesn't work. So they tried to call me, and I didn't get the message. So they did finally find a place. It wasn't a very nice place, but it did for the night. And then she moved to the Holiday Inn in Marion, which was a lot nicer. And they were enjoying their stay and everything was going great until she went out and her van door was open. She thought it was just the kids. Didn't think too much about it. Today she went to get her camera, and her brand new camera, Mark IV Canon, and all the stuff that goes with it, because it was in the carrying case it came in. So everything was gone out of her van. She has posted a $1,000 reward to whomever can find the camera and return it. We believe it was stolen so that people could sell it to get drugs. We don't know that for sure, but that's what we're thinking, because there were other things in the van, such as the switch, that nobody messed with. So we think that's what happened. We've got a lot accomplished while she has been here. We got the greenhouse that was damaged by the storm cleaned up. Half of it still needs torn down, but the stuff in the way is cleaned up. Pots are stacked. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to find things. We did work a little bit on the office, not a lot, because I don't really know what to do with stuff. I mean, that's just a huge problem. There's no point of continuing to just shift stuff around and try to make room. Things really need to be gone through and decided on, and that's a really hard job. So that's something that I am going to have to work on. Either we're going to have to find the room, or it's going to have to go. And right now, at the price of lumber, building bookshelves is just not even an option. Which was our original plan, was to build bookshelves for the books, because I really, really do not want to get rid of my book collection. There's some gardening stuff in there, some pots and different things that I do need to find a different place for. My greenhouse is pretty packed because of the free plants that I received from the guy in Huntington. So there's not really room out there to, put a lot of stuff. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I do know that it needs to be dealt with. But again, I don't know. I may end up having to get rid of some stuff that I really don't want to. But things have to be cleaned up either way. So, it seems like Jeff is on 12s all week, including Saturday. So he didn't get to say goodbye to my daughter or the grandkids. They are on their way back, and I hope they have a safe trip. I'm hoping that within the next few days, someone will come forward and the camera will turn up. That's really what I hope for. She is just heartbroken. And I really hate this. There were pictures of her kids on it. And she's concerned about that, of course, as well. So, the rest of my week is probably going to be catching up on taking care of some of the plants that I haven't dealt with in a few days, and trying to go in that office and work, because the weather here is rainy kind of chilly. I mean, it's not real cold, but with the rain and stuff, it feels colder than what it is. So, I don't think I'll be doing anything outside. I was surprised. I had a Hoya bloom. Um, and I also had one of the geraniums bloomed from the guy that I got in Huntington. I didn't even realize it had flower buds on it. And I was looking and thinking, what is that splotch of color? Because it's kind of a peachy pink. And sure enough, it was a bloom. So I think it's going to be okay. I really think all the plants are going to be okay. I've had a few little issues with some of them. And of course, my cat just wants to get into them and just tear them to pieces. So I have to deal with that, and trying to train her to leave the plants alone. And I think she'll grow out of that as she gets a little bit older. It seems like if she wants attention and she doesn't get it, she's just like a kid looking for the next thing she can get into. I also got the results of my sleep study. And it said that my oxygen percentage was down to 85% at several points during the sleep study. So I called the sleep lab and I told them I would not come back by myself. They do want to put me on some oxygen or CPAP or something. I'm not sure what route they want to go yet. But it's been kind of confusing trying to do everything here and try to hear on the phone and understand what it is the doctor's trying to say. We do know that insurance has denied my stress test. So I don't know what's up with that. But I kind of feel like, okay, the doctor feels these tests are necessary to find out exactly what the problem is, but yet the insurance won't pay for it, just like they wouldn't pay for some of my medication. So why are we paying all of this money to have insurance when they just want to decide, no, we don't care what the doctor says or wants, we're not going to pay for this? So I guess kind of disappointed in that, because I was hoping to know within the next couple of weeks exactly what was wrong and exactly what the plan was. That's not going to happen now. The doctor is trying to get approval for some other types of tests. I don't know if they're going to get it or not. They have scheduled me clear into June to try to give insurance time to approve or deny. I am also worried that very, very possibly they are not going to pay for whatever type of machine that I need to be on, a CPAP or whatever. There doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason, and we've met our deductible, so it's not an issue of not meeting the deductible. It's an issue of, for whatever reason, they're just denying it. And I didn't have time today, but probably tomorrow, I'm going to call the insurance company and ask why it was denied and what needs to be done to try to get this fixed. I feel like that should have been something the doctor did, and maybe they did, and maybe I don't know. But it seems like what I'm finding is there's paperwork that the doctors are not doing that the insurance needs to be able to approve this, and I'm kind of hoping that's what the end result of this is going to be, that somehow the doctor's office has not done all of the paperwork that they need, and maybe we can get that paperwork done and get on with it. Because I'm kind of frustrated. It's just like when I talked to the sleep lab, they said they had no record of any referral for Jeff. But when I talked to the doctor today, she pulled up the referral from January for him. So I'm not understanding why she says she has paperwork where she referred him in January, and they say there's never been a referral and that they even went back 3 years. So stories are definitely not matching up. And it may come down to we have to change doctors. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's an update from me today. Please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.